Hello, beautiful souls, and how are we? Universal Angel jumping on to share some more of that full wolf moon love that we had just recently, what day before yesterday, in Cancer. So let's not forget that is a watery sign, that is an emotional sign, that is also a sign of empathy, right? So be mindful of those emotions. Let's go ahead and jump in and see what the cards have to say after opening. So I would like to call upon all archangels, guides, guardians, ascended masters to assist me in this process. All legions of light are welcome, as well as ancestors always welcome as well, so that I may be that divine channel and flow for the greater good of all. Here we go. So guys, I just thought I would kind of do something a little bit different than my normal pool. I figured we would use 3 decks, starting with the Flower of Life. I like this, guys, pretty informative. And then we could jump into a little bit of confirmation with the Gilded Tarot, and then a little bit of Earth Magic info in there for us. All right, maybe even play with some die. Check out some numerology. All right, let's see here. So this is going to be, again, guys, for the general collective. And typically this is about a 2-week span as far as feedback, just in case you want to know on the feedback of time. And 2 popped out, so let's go ahead and see what we have. We have flow. To be open means to flow, not to hold yourself rigid in fear or resistance. Remember, fear is what creates our blockages in life. It says your true nature is openness. Now, guys, if you didn't get a chance to check out those last videos, please do general reads for the collective, as it's been this major thing talking about with flow and your true nature, stepping into that unique self. A lot to do with the throat chakra energy. It says you do not have to achieve it, for you are already open. It is the mind that is closed, locked into certain belief systems that arise from your conditioned experience. So remember, as we're on that path of self-mastery, it's important to shed all that no longer serves you. Keep shedding those skins until we get to the ultimate purity of us. All right, it says the open heart is open to all experiences, for the wisdom of your heart knows that at the center of all experience is love. So guys, with this, let's not forget our transmutation is really, really important, right? So no matter what anybody throws at us or the universe kind of throws our way, it's up to us and how we perceive it, first of all. It starts within the mind, but also in how we react to the situation. It's up to us to kind of come back with that curveball of love. It says, if you are searching for serenity, security, prosperity, and to be loved, know it already exists. And guys, speaking of, starting with the mind, remember, we must think of it as already so. This is how we manifest from our 0-point field, or that void, that heart space, right? All right, it says all you have to do is feel and see it. There you go. There's your confirmation. As you do, the old illusions fueled by outdated beliefs and thought patterns will dissolve and your energy will transcend. And that's our goal, right? It says moving you towards the more of who you are. Feel the flow. All right, guys, I do want to go ahead and get a confirmation on this one, even though we pulled 2 spirits. Go ahead and pull a clarifier. And this is going to be out of the Gilded Tarot, guys. Ultimate fave by Sierra Marchetti. Absolute fave. All right. Oh, it's the reason Spirit says go with the flow makes perfect sense. So I'm going to show you that flow. So that was out of the Flower of Life. And it makes perfect sense because this is 8 of Swords. And guys, we were talking about that throat chakra energy and that unique self, right? Not only did I speak on that before we read the jumper card, but also Spirit is reflecting, yes, this is confirmed. You see the blue there with the throat chakra energy. And it says the 8 of Swords. Now, Swords is that throat chakra energy that is about speaking our truth, being in our true authentic self, and our pure identity, as well as cutting those cords that no longer serve us and shedding those skins that we were talking about. Now, this includes not only within our personal, relationships and those surrounding us, but it also must happen within, as within, so without. So it must start with the thinking, right? So the Swords in tarot is all about thinking and action. So it starts with our thoughts, and then it becomes our actions and behaviors. Now, I want you guys to really take a peek at this. Now, she has her blindfold on, but do you see this is an illusion of feeling trapped, guys? This is an illusion of feeling trapped. Okay, it's only within the mind. And remember what Spirit said on the Flower of Life card about fear, right? If you see, she could just wriggle just really, really easily, or she could even slide between the swords. Spirit is saying, you know, don't use your two eyes in this. You know, go with your intuition, with that unique self, with that gut feeling of you. All right, pay attention to those thoughts, you know, that illusion of being trapped, because it truly is an illusion. Let go of those ways of, oh, it's not going to happen this way, or, you know, oh, I'm stuck in this manner, because what you are doing is setting that as so. So again, Spirit saying go with the flow. And let's go ahead and get our clarifier on that, guys, from the Earth Magic deck. All right, thank you, Spirit. And we have lake, stillness. All right, guys. So, you know, again, we were talking about how the moon was in the sign of Cancer. So that's a very emotional, a very watery sign. So be mindful. You know, a lot's going to happen in our relationships, and we're going to be sensitive. And, you know, it reminds me of that saying. I'm sorry, there's a little glare there. It reminds me of that saying, when you don't know what to do, be still. You know, talk to Spirit. Lake also reminds me of the rune magos, which to me really has a lot to do with that communication with Spirit. And it also is symbolic of lake as well. So something to share with you guys. Let's see what it says on numerology. So Spirit saying, go with the flow. Let go, you know, quit the illusion of feeling trapped. This is all within your mind. You know, take that stillness, separate from everyone. And again, don't forget those blindfolds. You know, trust that intuition. Look deep within and find what is it within that is within your heart space, or that ultimate void. And we have a 1 and a 2, which is 3. So 1 is symbolic of that new beginning. You know, Spirit saying, take a whole new approach with this. Start from scratch, that void center, right? And then take a new approach at these. This is your new beginning point. Now, I like to use the red dice for what is like most important, if you will. So I'm playing around with these and how I'm going to share my experience with numerology and divination with you guys. So 2, you see on the red dice there, which is symbolic of reciprocity, our dual nature. So Spirit is saying, be ultimately mindful of the balance, right? That balance and that reciprocity of the scales. So that also reminds me of like justice and judgment. You know, be mindful, because again, you are in the thoughts, the throat chakra energy with that swords type of vibe there. You know, just be still, be calm. Remember, you know, ultimately together, that 1 and that 2 is symbolic of 3, which is that very sacred foundation of a triangle, you know, the strongest foundation that there is. It also reminds me of the Vesica Pisces, you know, the Holy Trinity, as well as the Omni, mind, body, and spirit. And combined with that too, Spirit is saying, just remember to keep that balance of mind, body, and spirit as you take that new beginning and step into the 3. All right, guys. And last we had a second jumper from the Flower of Life. Sorry about that glare again. And this is going to be universal law. It says, everything in the universe consists of energy formed into different vibrations. All that is experienced and created in this life is the result of magnetic law of attraction. So remember, like meets like. You know, and a lot of us are on this journey, you know, yes, to kind of help humanity and help the world. But what's really amazing to me is that when it starts within us, you know, it's just like the ultimate domino effect. And it goes with that like meets like. It's a ripple effect that ripples throughout not only Mother Gaia, but throughout the universe for eternity. It says, through this law, energies of the same type come together. Whatever you focus on will come into your life. All right, so Spirit is confirming on that thoughts, energy, guys, on those swords. So please let go of the fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. It is not your reality, but what is your reality is what starts within the mind and what you believe. It says, whatever you focus on, there you go, there's your confirmation. Whatever you focus on will come into your life. The universe will never judge you, and as such makes no distinction between good and bad. So remember, we were talking, what did the die say? We were talking about that perfect balance of the Omni, that mind, body, and spirit. It said it only organizes energies according to similarity. So it's all about that balance, you know, of the masculine and the feminine. It says, today create a vision for your life. Feel your vision. Feel that feeling and radiate it through your mind, body, and spirit. And there it just confirmed on the Omni. It says, hold that feeling, meditate on it, become it, and very soon you will have many manifestations of your highest vision for your life. So remember, as you take that new approach and that new beginning, guys, remember to stand firm in spirit and keep that ultimate balance of mind, body, and spirit. Universal Angels signing out. Till next time.